Hey guys, welcome back to Kovar Can't Paint. If you haven't subscribed, please do so down there in the corner in the bottom there. My name's Kovar. I am an amateur painter. I started my journey here on YouTube, and I track my progress every day. Today I am joined by my faithful companion, Oreo, up there in the left-hand corner. I am attempting to do a painting that I'm not copying a painting this week. I'm going to do a painting from a photo. This photo here of this lovely succulent. I had an idea. I'm a real big fan of succulents. I don't know if that sounds weird. It kind of sounded weird when I said it out loud. But I am a big fan of them. I used to have a lot of them when we lived in California, and I always kind of steal some when I see them out in the world. Grab a little piece, and you can multiply succulents if you take them back and you just put them in some dirt. You know, all you have to do is pull one of the leaves off, and you can get a whole new one. And I would do that, and we had a huge succulent garden in our house there in Los Angeles, and it was really beautiful, and I've always loved them. And as you know, every week I've been struggling. Well, not every week, but some weeks I struggle to find a subject that I'm interested in. And then for some reason that just crossed my mind, succulents. And then I thought, you know that as if you've been following this channel, I've been leaning more and more towards ink and wash. And I thought that a succulent would be really cool in ink and wash. I feel like it's kind of perfect for it. It's geometrical. It has a lot of cool shapes, amazing colors, definitely vibrant colors if you want them to be. And then that outline, that cartoon outline of the ink is pretty special. So real quick on here, I am just starting with pencil first, just copying the photo just for the geometry so I can get some shapes. Last week, I don't know if you watched last week's video, but thank you if you did. As always, I appreciate you guys so much. And last week's video had a lot of views, which was really exciting. And we had some great comments, and I got a comment from Jill Wisensee 2839. I think it's Wisensee. Thank you, Jill. And it was lovely chatting with you back and forth on that text. And she was recommending that I check out fountain pens, because I had been using just the regular marker that you get, the little fine-tipped waterproof marker, and I discussed with her that I was kind of afraid. I'd never used a fountain pen before. I didn't know how they work, but she was really encouraging, and I went on YouTube. I watched a few videos of fountain pens, and then went straight to Amazon and got some ink, got a pen, and learned how to fill it. And man, I love it. And I started doodling with it on some paper, and I couldn't wait to do this video and try out my idea, which was to do a succulent and then also have try my new fountain pen. So yeah, man, cool. So as always, I have a theory of the case on this painting. I found the photo, and then I traced it, and then my theory was going to be, and is, that I'm going to start with a really light wash of all the green and kind of the teal, or whatever color that is. I'm obviously not keeping with the colors of the painting, and then start bringing in the reds and the burgundies, and then maybe some blacks or some grays, and just like watercolor, just kind of go darker and darker. And then at the very end, I'm planning on coming in with the ink. And I decided to do it in that order rather than do the ink first, which I've done many times. But I'm a little wary. I don't know how good this ink is as far as waterproof goes. So I figure I'll let the painting dry, and then the last thing I'll do is go back in with the ink, and we'll see how it goes. So I know we've talked, if you've followed along here, if you haven't, well, I've discussed trying to find my style. I'm a beginner artist. I'm definitely into watercolors. There's a lot of stuff I like. I started following Niaz Hannon a long time ago, and actually my first painting was following along one of his tutorials, and I love him and I love his stuff, but I can't be him. And I've been looking for what my thing is going to be, if it's going to be portraits or landscape or whatever. But I knew recently that I was getting more and more into ink and wash. And so I definitely was leaning towards that. Then I was just sort of looking for what my next, what my thing was going to be. Was it going to be landscapes, snowy landscapes, or pine trees or something? But the other day when this struck me, the succulents idea, there's so many beautiful plants, and I really haven't, I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of watercolors that do succulents, but I haven't seen them, and I'm not going to search them out because I don't want to be influenced. But I hope you guys don't get bored with me, but I might be doing a series of these to see how far I can take this idea, because I think it can be really cool. With the other paintings I did, and I love all the paintings I've done, even the bad ones, especially the bad ones. With all the ones that I did, it was hard to see where I was going. But with this idea that I had with the succulents, I can see like the next 5 paintings, the next 10 paintings, maybe the next 20 paintings. I could see where I can evolve into doing sort of my style of this. Which is, part of the journey that I was taking when I started painting on YouTube. I wanted to find my style. I wanted to find what I liked, and also find something that I could approach. Because, as much as I love doing portraits, I don't really think I'm gonna be a portrait artist in the next several years. Maybe in the future if I keep practicing really hard. But it's so hard. And there's a lot of technique that I just don't know. But something like this, that's geometrical, that's something I understand, something I've actually looked at a lot, something that I love, I feel like I might be able to approach this with all of my artistic self. So anyway, guys, that's a long way of saying I might be doing a lot of succulents in the future, and I hope you don't get bored, but I'll try to keep them interesting if I do. So already I'm already starting to love what's going on here. I love this color combination. It just sort of worked out. This aqua green and this blue. Sorry, what color is that color? Red, burgundy. I could probably find out the actual color if I looked at the palette. And I'm also, of course, trying to stay as patient as possible and dry my paintings as much as I can between things, because I don't want my colors to run, not on this. So again, thank you to Jill. I 100% am enjoying this fountain pen, way more than working with the marker that I was using before. It is its own animal. Sometimes the ink doesn't come out correctly, or doesn't come out the way you expect. Sometimes it overpours, sometimes it underpours. Usually I can pretty much control it, but I really like that it's a little bit chaotic and has its own life, because it definitely gives, like I put the pen cap on the back there, and that actually balanced it a lot better for my hand. So that's a nice little trick I learned just by doing. So yeah, already I'm in love with this thing. I love this pen. It's so cool. It's all black. It's a carbon black pen, and then the tip is black as well. And the ink is a waterproof ink, so hopefully that's gonna work well with watercolors. So I'm using the black pen to create some darker corners there in between the blades, and to fill it in a little bit. And this is where I was initially gonna stop. I was like, that's it, I did it. Take off the tape, and I think it looks really, really cool like that. But and don't forget to sign your paintings. I signed the painting here, and you know, funny enough, I put the wrong year, but whatever. So that's done. I'm super happy, right, guys? And this is normally where the video would end, and I'd ask your opinion on what you thought and whether or not it was hangable. But I mean, when you got cowbell, you gotta have a little bit more cowbell. So I went back in and I decided that I think this needs a little bit more cowbell or a little bit more fountain pen. So I went willy-nilly and started just filling in and being creative and following my mood and on each leaf and grabbing parts that I thought I wanted to highlight. And I freaking love it, guys. But I don't want to influence your decision. You are welcome to like the before, but I'm going to show you the after, and let me know. Do you think that adding in the pen and doing more inside made a difference, or do you like the one on the left or the one on the right? Let me know in the comments. I really want to know what you think. You know where I stand, but I would love your opinion. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you next week. Probably with more succulents.
That's pretty cool. I love it.